Hello everybody, these are the video notes for 1.9 Arithmetic Means. Don't forget to put your name on your notes. The arithmetic means, and here's the definition, are the missing terms in an arithmetic sequence. Here's an example. Let's make a table. We have X and Y. Let's go all the way out to here. And let's do 5 terms. When X is 1, Y is 18. When X is 5, Y is negative 10. So each of these blank spaces, here, here, and here, these are the arithmetic means, these 3 arithmetic means that we're trying to figure out. There's a couple different ways that you can use to solve this, and I'm going to show you 2 ways that I like, but if you have other ways, you're welcome to do that too, as long as you show your work. This method, I'm going to call it the total distance method. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to find the total distance between this first number we have and this second number that we have. So to go from 18 all the way to negative 10, how far are we traveling? To do that, we can use subtraction. So I'm going to take this second number, which is negative 10, and I'm going to subtract the first number, which is 18. I'm going to use subtraction to find the total distance. Negative 10 minus 18, it's going to be negative 28. So the total distance between 18 to negative 10 is negative 28. That's how much we're traveling to go that far. Whoops, smudged a little bit. After I count the total distance, now I need to count how many steps we're using to cover this total distance. So how many steps in between those 2 numbers? Well, I can count it out. Going 1, 2, 3, 4. I take 4 steps to go that total distance. So now that I have the distance and the number of steps, I can figure out how much distance I'm traveling with each step. So I'm going to take the distance, which is negative 28, divided by the number of steps, which was 4. 28 divided by 4 is 7. And because it's negative divided by a positive, the answer is going to stay negative. So I know that I'm going negative 7 per step. And I also know that negative 7 is the common difference. So I can use this negative 7, this common difference, and I know I'm traveling negative 7 each time. So 18 minus 7 is 11. 11 minus 7 is 4. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Negative 3 minus 7 is negative 10. It checks out. Always fill it out and make sure that you get to the number that you need to get to. Okay, so that's using the total distance. Another way that you can solve this is by using an equation. Let's make the table again. Five steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting at 18, ending at negative 10. Okay, this method, we're going to call it using an equation. I know that I'm starting at 18, so I'm going to put 18 first. I know that I'm adding some common difference. I'm going to call the common difference, I'm going to use the variable b for this. So I'm adding b once, adding b twice, adding b 3 times, adding b 4 times to get to negative 10. So my equation can be 18 plus 4b, because I added b 4 times. And after I add b 4 times, the number I get to is equal to negative 10. So in my equation, 18 plus 4b is equal to negative 10. And now I have an algebraic equation, and I can use algebra to figure out what b is equal to. b is being multiplied by 4 and then added with 18. So I need to undo the last step first, which is this adding of 18. So I'm going to subtract 18 from both sides. So then on this left side, I'm just left with 4b is equal to, so that cancels out, negative 10 minus 18, negative 28. b is being multiplied with 4, so to get b all by itself, I need to undo multiplying by 4. The opposite of multiplying by 4 is dividing by 4. So I'm going to divide both sides by 4. These 4's just become 1, so I'm left with b is equal to negative 28 divided by 4 is equal to negative 7. So now I know that my common difference is negative 7. So I can do 18 minus 7 is 11. 11 minus 7 is 4. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Negative 3 minus 7 is negative 10. That checks out. Each of these methods are using all of the same mathematical operations. It's just two slightly different ways of thinking about them. And you can use whichever method makes the most sense to you. I'll bring this down here real quick so you can finish getting that done. And that's it.